Taurus. Taurus July 2018. This is your general spread. And then right after this, I'm going to do a love spread. Does that work for you guys? Some of them I'm doing super long ones, and then some of them I'm just doing whatever spread feels good when I start thinking of the sign. So hopefully that this works out for you. If this reading doesn't work out for you, there should be a number at the bottom of the screen I want you to call. It's 1-800-WHO-CARES. I'm just joking. You guys know I'm kidding, right? Please go to Instagram and follow me, drunk.tarot, or go to drunktarot.com. I'm looking at your cards for the month of July 2018. By the way, Taurus, you guys are doing great. I believe in you. You guys are doing great. Just hold on. Hopefully your June is turning out okay. We're right smack dab in the middle of summer-ish, depending on where you live. Your current energy, Taurus, for the month of July, this is what it looks like. It looks like you guys, look, I want to be honest with you. I love a Taurus. And as pragmatic and stable-minded and stubborn and direct and want what you want when you want it as you guys can be, you guys are fucking suckers for love. Let's just put it out there. You guys are suckers for love. You love love. And when you're in love, forget about it. Bye. Unplug the phone. Or if you have a landline, unplug your Ethernet cable. But you guys, honestly, the current energy for a lot of Taurians, and okay, this is a general, okay, and I'll get to the love one in a second, but this is a general. The current energy is someone is getting away with something. Either you're getting away with something or someone else is getting away with something. And the obstacle, what's blocking you is the Queen of Swords energy. So you need to cut someone's head off. You need to cut someone off at the knees. You need to say what you need to say. You have to. And for some strange reason, with the Hangman energy under you, you're waiting for the perfect moment. That's the thing that drives me crazy, is that people go, oh, I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to say something when the time is right. The time is never right. There's never a right time. You do it now. Otherwise, you never will. And so what's happening here, as you know, I think you're aware. And even if you don't have physical proof that someone is getting away with something or stealing from you, or there's deception or there's lying or there's anything going on, you might not have proof, but you know. You're no dum-dum. You know that somebody somewhere is getting away with something. Now, it could be financial. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be in a work situation. And you're waiting for the right time to say something. Well, let's sit down. We got to talk to HR first. We got to do this first. We got to do that first. And so you're waiting for the right time. And really and truly, there is no right time, because right now, either you or someone is extremely unhappy. Now, when you're unhappy about something, you're emotionally withholding or closed off or not willing to express or explore. When you're in that state of being emotionally, just completely like you're rejecting socializing or anything else in your life, and you're just feeling not happy within yourself, that affects people, that affects things. And so I think, though, what is happening just generally is you are reassessing that happiness and that joy in this moment. Okay, so you know something's going on, and you're reassessing that. You're like, okay, so what's going on? What's going on? And you're feeling like, okay, I got to do something. I don't know what. You do know what. It's the Queen of Swords energy. You have to cut someone off at the knee. You have to be like, we're done. Cut someone out. You got to say your shit. You're waiting for the right time. The right time's never going to happen. So you're kind of like, oh, okay, so when's the right time? When's the right time? Possible outcome, though, is that you do express yourself and you actually get like a renewal of appreciation. Oh, I didn't realize that I was ignoring you. Or I didn't realize that I didn't give you, I didn't realize at that meeting that I should have stood up and said, Taurus did a great job on this project. Round of applause, everybody. Oh, I'm so, I will definitely let everyone know. And so you're going to get this like sorry, you can't see the card, but you're going to get a possible outcome is a good outcome, that you receive the recognition you deserve, the pat on the back you deserve, the compliment you deserve. You receive the apology. You receive something. And because of that receival? That's 100% not a fucking word, you guys. Because of that, because of what you get, let's just keep it moving. Fuck grammar. You can turn this energy around, but it's still rejection, by the way. You're still not going to be happy, but at the very least, you get some sort of answer to this emotional stagnant place that you've been at. So I do think that words need to be spoken. Something needs to be said. I do think that you need to express that, and you're going to be very pleased with the outcome of that. Matter of fact, if you like reach out as a Queen of Swords, you could shake someone up so much so that they're like, oh my God, I didn't even realize I was treating you that way. I'm so sorry. This could be a friend, family, work, and yes, of course, romance. But you're going to shake someone up so hard that you could feel that sense of like, not reciprocity, restitution. Is that a word? Tell me in the comments. Who knows? Who knows? So that's one scenario. The other scenario is that once you open up and you become the Queen of Swords and you say, you know what, there's no right time. I have to say some shit. And you say this, what you express that, what could end up happening is that you suddenly feel empowered and you suddenly feel a sense of self-love, and you see yourself in a new light and you go, oh my God, I'm a boss ass. Like I'm no one to fuck with. Like, and you could, yeah, sure. We all say that. You know, when we pump ourselves up, but you actually feel it in this moment once you do express that, and not in an arrogant way, in a complete self-loving kind of way where you're like, I love me. Like, I wish someone just saw me do that because I totally stood up for myself. And you do that for yourself, and that feels amazing. So that's a possible outcome. Some of you guys could be experiencing not a loss in finances, but you could suddenly look at your bank account like, and again, it's next to the Seven of Swords energy. So be careful. You could be looking at your bank account like, who the fuck, who took out $60 from my bank? I don't remember going to the ATM. You know what I mean? Like one of those moments. That's an experience you could be having. Alternatively, some of you guys could be possibly expecting a sum of cash and a sum of money or some sort of gift, and you don't get that exact amount. So there's a letdown there. Otherwise, something that you wanted to begin with someone or something, a project or person, could not actually turn out the way you had hoped it would. And you're like, damn, what I get myself into? Like, this person and me don't get along. Or, I was told I was going to get the red stapler at work, and I don't have the red stapler. So there's a sense of letdown from your expectations. That's what's happening. I definitely think you should go into the Queen of Swords energy. That's for damn sure. A lot of people don't like that. That's the meaning of the deck. But sometimes heads have to roll. Sometimes you have to express. If you hold on to, obviously you don't want to react emotionally to every given situation, but if you hold on too hard, that creates a tower moment. That creates an energy that's like, a buildup. And that could absolutely have, detrimental effects in a situation. Yeah, I support the Queen of Swords energy. Now you have the High Priestess in reverse. And so I do think, again, that someone is getting away with something, and a lot of you guys are choosing to ignore it. And deep down inside, that you're getting worked. Can we be honest here, Taurus? I'm your friend. Let's be honest. You guys know you're getting fucking worked by someone or something, and you're refusing to listen to your instinct. Okay? The energy around you, you can feel the emotional separation or detachment in a situation. Now, again, if it's work, family, friends, someone is emotionally detaching from you, or you're emotionally detaching from someone. Moving on to some greener pastures, whatever that means. You know, the moon card is here, so I do think it's a Pisces that you're dealing with, a lot of you guys. Or not. Don't worry about the signs. What's helping you, though, here's what's helping you, and this is a big one, is I think that you get your confidence back. And remember back here where I said, look, if you speak your piece, if you say what you have to say, and don't fucking worry about hurting feelings. If you're dealing with an adult, you do not need to worry about hurting feelings. You worry about hurting feelings sincerely, and I believe this. Not that everyone's feelings, we just shit on people. No. If you're dealing with a child, then you can concern yourself big time with hurting feelings. Okay? If you're dealing with a full-grown adult and you express yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. It is up to them with how they receive it. It is not your responsibility and it's not your fault if they get their feelings hurt. That's not your responsibility. It's just not. It's not your fault that they, in their 25, 35, 45 plus years of growing, did not pick up the necessary skills of interpersonal communication that allows them to receive information like an adult and process like an adult. That's not your problem. So when you express yourself and you're like, oh shit, I did it. Like I spoke my piece. I said how I felt and I feel amazing. And you love yourself now. You become the Queen of Wands. Now you have the support of the universe and yourself saying, yeah, you've got confidence. You've got that old thing back. You're confident. You believe in yourself. You're creative. You're energetic. You have a vision for the future of how you want your future to be. You're starting to feel that. And it's just like this fucking ball of energy. And you're like, yep. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling good. Fuck your white horse in a carriage. I can do this on my own. And it's not to say that you break up with people left and right. No. Or you leave jobs or you do your own thing. It's just to say that where you were once not feeling so secure about yourself in a work relationship, friendship, platonic friendship, just your personal sense of self. This is general. You're going to get your confidence back. And that's huge. That's huge, you guys. Okay? And then, of course, the overall outcome is the World card. And that's major, you guys. And this is something that says, okay, look, we're going to set you up for success. Here are all your ducks. Get that shit in a row. And then we're going to offer you a brand new chapter, a brand new start, a brand new everything. And the past is going to close out and you're going to leave the past in the past and you're going to feel amazing. Here's the thing. If you think you're just going to watch this video and suddenly tomorrow morning you're going to get the World Cup, you're wrong. That shit ain't never going to happen unless you do your own personal work and what you need to do. Speak your mind. Be honest with yourself. Some motherfucker is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You know that. Now, if you don't say anything about this and you just let this go, that's on you. That's absolutely on you. If you say, look, this isn't right and I need to say something, I need to step up and do something about this, then and only then will you experience that self-love and that confidence that will in turn bring you to a closer of this situation and a opening of a brand new opportunity and a brand new world for you. That's your general. Let's pull one card from the Rebel deck. It's kind of cheesy, I know. But I thought it'd be fun for Drunk Tarot. Don't forget to go to drunktarot.com. Did I already say that? Oh no, I don't like shaking with my shuffling this deck. My boobs are all over the place. That's so tacky. Okay. What is your one card pull? General. And then we'll get to the love reading. July 2008, Taurus. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. That's it. That's your oracle from Rebel Deck. It's just saying be grateful. You know, generally lead with gratitude for the month of July. It's a good advice for everybody, I think. All right, let's move on to love. Love for Taurus. And I know you guys are foaming at the mouth to get your love reading, because I know last month your July love reading was wild. Taurus, and we're going to just tell the story. So if this doesn't resonate with you, it does not mean that I deserve a thumbs down and a you're terrible. Just kidding. If this resonates with you, then it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Some of those energies that came through the past couple months, hopefully we're going to experience a positive reading. I'm going to try to be as positive as possible, but I also want to be as honest as possible, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you a story that you already know. You already know your story. You know what I mean? And so what I'd like to do is see what you can get excited about. If you're in love with someone and you're experiencing a little bit of static, or if you're single and you're looking for love, what can you do? What can you expect? What can you expect? Taurus, love, Taurus, love, Taurus, love. Taurus love reading for July 2018. What can Taurus expect in love for July 2018? What can Taurus expect in love for July 2018? What can Taurus expect in love July 2018? Current energies. What is the current energy? Uh-oh. Okay, bye. Bye. I'm going to just hang up now. Taurus, how can I make this sound positive? Your current energy is the Three of Swords. Let's start with the positive. The positive is that you absolutely know in your heart of hearts that shit's not right. And even if you are one of the three people in a third-party situation and you want to believe that it's not a third-party situation because you trust somebody, you know deep down inside that you're bullshitting yourself. That's as positive as that's going to ever get, you guys. Like the Three of Swords is like, it doesn't get any clearer than that. You are absolutely in a position in your life where you feel heartbroken and sad over a situation that you don't see changing anytime soon. So there's a feeling of, this is never going to change. This is never going to go away. It's like this, it's almost like, what's funny? This energy right now in the current situation is giving me this feel. Here's the feel it's giving me. You have been involved in this heartache for so long that you actually, I wonder if you even remember what it's like to be free completely of this heartache. Not heartbreak. This angst, this anxiety, this sadness, this worry, this staying up at night, concerning yourself over what he or she may or may not be doing. You know those memes of people who are like asleep and they're like, how I sleep at night knowing nobody's cheating on me? I'm going to put it on my Instagram. How I sleep at night knowing nobody's cheating on me, and it's someone having like the best sleep of their lives, just in their bed, relaxed. There is such a freedom in knowing that you have nothing to worry about. And I think this energy right now is giving me the feeling of you not even remembering what that feels like, because you've been in this energy for so fucking long. That's your current situation. So what's blocking you? Like, what's the obstacle here? Like, what's the holdup? If you already know that this is a situation, it could be third party, it could just be sadness, it could be rejection, it could be any of those negative things, right, in your love life. That's the energy right here, okay? Now, and this is known, this isn't a secret. You know you're in this energy, and you know why you're in this energy. You know exactly why you're in this energy. Now, it's either you or another person or another person or another person or a situation or blah, 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 right? You know why you're in this situation. So let's figure out together as a team, as a Taurus family, let's figure it out together. How the fuck are we going to get out of this situation? What's blocking you? What's blocking the bull? You've got the King of Swords. This is an obstacle for you. Okay, so some of you guys are dealing with an air sign. Let's just get that out the way, even though it doesn't really matter. But mostly, you have an energy of, number one, I think a lot of you guys are really attracted to someone's intelligence. For some reason, someone is giving you the air of being highly intelligent, really witty, really sharp-witted. They might give you a feeling that they're serious about you. They're laser sharp focused on you and serious about you and the potential of the us that you're experiencing. So that gives you a false sense of security and a false sense of hope. The King of Swords energy is someone who is blocking you because you feel like at any given moment they could cut you out. But the reality is that you could cut them out. You should cut them out, is what should happen here. I think that some of you guys are actually feeling like this person is cutting you out because it's an obstacle. It's a challenge. And that breaks your heart. So some of you guys have broken up with an air sign or someone who is very smart. You were really attracted to this person because of their intelligence and their wit. Not necessarily their charm. I don't think their charm. But their wit has gotten to you. And you were like, that person's so smart. You know, also this person could be like someone who holds a position of power and prestige. And that could be a turn on for some of you guys. Anyways, I think the King of Swords energy as that's blocking you is basically either someone broke up with you or cut you out, or you're feeling cut out from something. And also it could just be that you're experiencing a situation where you're not getting the complete truth because this could have been this way. So it could be either or, upside down or right side up. So that experience is giving you a cloudy judgment, cloudy conversations, cloudy communication. And it's as precise as it feels, you're still left with unanswered questions. And that's driving you batshit. Batshit crazy. Can people just say batshit on its own or? But why is this King of Swords a challenge? Why is this King of Swords a challenge? Tell me. Why is this King of Swords a challenge of this heartbreak here? This heartache. It's a constant heartache. It's a constant heartache. And this is like this King of Swords person is just like communicating with you, but leaving you with unanswered questions. And you're like, I don't feel fucking clear about this. Or they just completely cut you out it's almost like they cut you out like ghosting. Some of you guys. Like ghosting. Like they were like, oh, yeah, I'll call you. Psych. But why is this a challenge now for you? Why is this a challenge? It's a challenge because you fucking know. What did I say? What did I say? You know something is going on. You know. It's not a heartbreak. It's a heartache, you guys. It's a heartache. It's a numbing. It's a constant. And it's agony and it's hurting you and you know it is, but you can't, there's something cloudy. The communication is giving you, so you've got the death card in reverse, meaning you can't, like there's a transition. There's an ending that needs to happen. You are not letting it happen. Either you or the other person, because this person, so when I'm all done here, I'm going to give you my rant and I'm going to give you my full advice. Okay. So someone is not allowing this ending to happen. Someone is refusing to let an ending happen. In the recent past, what happened? In the recent past for this, to kickstart all this shit. What happened for Taurus in the recent past? What happened for Taurus in the recent past? The Wheel of Fortune. So someone got something's happened to someone to move them in another direction of positivity, or you. Either way, the Wheel of Fortune is turning or has turned, and it has created more opportunities. As that wheel turns, more options open up for either you or the other person or the third person. And that has created like butterfly effect. Do you know what I mean? So like, okay, example. Let's say you're in a third party situation and the other person is dating someone else, okay? So that other person, not you, the other person, maybe possibly is like, oh shit, I got a job. It's in another city. So the person you're dating who's dating that person is like, oh my God, well, I don't want to lose. I wanted to have my cake and eat it too. And now this person's leaving. Oh my God, do I go with them or do I go with this person, the Taurus? So that is creating friction between them two. Then it's going to create friction between you because you're like, what the fuck's going on? Because you think you know that they're dating someone, but you're not sure. And so it's just, basically it's a goddamn mess. And we all know it is. The Wheel of Fortune energy has opened up many options and many doors for many people, you included. But it's not about these people that you're messing with. It's about you. And I think that you possibly are like, you know what? Maybe I don't need this. Maybe I can do something else. And so this person is quite possibly, for some of you, like, baby, 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 baby. Don't break up. Don't break up. Don't go. And you're like, well, but I've got opportunities outside and you're being cloudy and I feel this constant aching. And so it's hard. It's hard for the ending to happen. But the Wheel of Fortune is the reason why shit's hitting the fan right now. Let's just keep it moving. But the Wheel of Fortune is, shit is starting to hit the fan. The numbness, the heartache is getting harder and more painful as time goes by. And when this wheel is going around, when this Wheel of Fortune's going around, you guys, you gotta grab it when you can. Because that Wheel of Fortune could easily not be there. So when the universe is saying, here's an opportunity, here's a lifeline, grab it and get the fuck out of this mess, you gotta grab it. Possible outcome, you get the 9 of Cups, so wish fulfillment. So some of you guys are actually going to experience maybe the best of both worlds. Maybe you get to grab onto the opportunity that the Wheel of Fortune offers, in addition to a huge apology from this person you're dealing with, in addition to possibly letting or allowing a situation to end. Something happens that gives you hope and happiness. I don't know if I buy it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not too jazzed. The 9 of Cups doesn't do shit for me. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't make me feel like, great news, wish fulfillment. No, it does none of that for me, you guys. This just means it's false joy as far as I'm concerned. And I feel when I see this card that you're like, you get one sense of good news, one opportunity, something happens that makes you happy. And you actually possibly go out and have a nice steak dinner, a nice supper. You get yourself a nice, Tito's and soda water, and you're like, life's good, man. Is it? Is life good? Because this is still the underlying feeling. So just, check that before you overindulge because something, but you could just be celebrating, maybe the Wheel of Fortune does mean that something fabulous happens. Maybe there is an apology. Maybe this, the story, there's so many Taurus out there, you guys. So let's see what's coming up in the near future. The near future. What's coming up in the near future for Taurus? What kind of Taurus expecting in the near future? And of course, we'll do some clarifiers. In the near future, you know what? Look, some of you guys, either you yourself or some of you guys are dealing with someone with a mental imbalance. Mentally ill person, and in the near future, because of possibly the aftermath of the breakdown of a situation with this King of Swords energy, the 3 of Swords, possibly you finding your strength and speaking up to someone with the Wheel of Fortune energy and the 9 of Cups. The person you're dealing with is going to you or the person you're dealing with is going to feel a mental breakdown. Let's just say it. Sadness, emotional, just what's happening to my life type of thing. Okay? And it happens. It happens. You're going to feel imbalanced. You're going to feel like some of you guys have been in love for so long or have been experiencing this heartache so long that you actually think that heartache is love. That's the shit right there. Some of you guys think that this heartache is actually love. You ain't in love. That's not love. That's heartache. That angst, that anxiety, that worry, that's heartache. That's not love. By the way, if you're in a couple, healthy, normal, happy relationship with someone, then this is obviously not for you, this reading. And so if you are separated from this person, there's going to be a moment of like a phantom limb feeling where you're like, I'm so attached to that person. I don't know what is my day without that person. Because texting them or calling them, because Lord knows you weren't able to see them if they were with their other person. So texting them and calling them was something that was part of your day. And that's all you could do. And so if this happens to where you finally break free and separate and move forward, you're going to feel like, like what is my day? That was my day. Current situation, you're going to find a revival of love. I think this is a revival of love for self. For some of you. For others of you, it could be that you are the chosen one. Like this person says, you know what? I'm going to cut out the person I was seeing. I just want you. Possible. Miracles do happen. Current situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, okay. All right, let's just pull 2 more and then I'm going to do this read. It's you. Okay. So, okay, let's go back. So for some of you guys have been experiencing a lot of heartache. I think that a decision has been made and somebody either cuts you out or cuts the other person out. For those of you guys who have been cut out of a third-party situation or you leave a third-party situation, leaving it is very difficult. And so you're going to experience that in July where you're like, I can't leave, and it's a difficult time to leave. But the good news is with the Wheel of Fortune card, you are going to experience, the universe is going to hand you something fantastic. A fantastic opportunity opens up and you're going to feel the shift. A lot of you guys actually, I don't know if you guys feel it, let me know in the comments, but recently, I think maybe in the last 2 weeks, there's been a major shift. I forget what it's called, like moon, solstice, blah, 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 blah. So there's been a shift, right? And that shift has made everybody feel like, like opening their eyes, in the morning, like just wake up and like, whoa. Like everything is crystal clear. I feel like a huge block has been removed and I'm moving forward and I feel good. A lot of people have been experiencing that, a lot, you guys. So if you guys have, this is that for you, the Wheel of Fortune. So life feels good, you feel good, your wish is coming true, you're feeling solid. But because of all this, either you or someone that you were dealing with feels a sense of imbalance. And I do think that it could be just a case of phantom limb. And it's just because it's fresh. It's because you've recently moved on from a situation you were so used to. Although it was causing you angst and heartache, you were so used to it that now you're in a position where you're like, damn, I was so used to it. And as much as it sucked, I miss it. It's normal. It happens. Ultimately, though, you're going to find a sense of self-love and you're going to fall in love with yourself again. And that's major. And I didn't see this last month. So this is a really, really good reading for those of you Taurus who have recently separated from someone and are in a position to regain your strength, your own balance, self-love, self-worth, you're going to feel that again. You're going to suddenly be like, I'm really into like this way I'm wearing my hair now, or whatever the situation is. The Tower card means that, you know, it's not a bad card. It just means that something is going to be shook the fuck up. Something is going to be just rattled in a major way. And for some of you, it could mean, with the Ace of Cups, maybe this person that you were dealing with is going to be like, I made the biggest mistake of my life choosing that person over you. I made the biggest mistake of my life letting you go. And they're going to reach out and it's going to shake you to your core. But I think by the time they do that, you're not going to be interested. With the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of you guys are going to be like, nah, I'm good. Or I've done a lot of thinking myself and I'm not in a position to where I actually want to invest anymore in this relationship and this thing that we had. Because it has taken you guys a long time to get out of this Three of Swords energy, I feel. A very long time. And when you finally make your way out of it, you're done. You're done. Because why would you ever do that to yourself again? Right? Ultimately, with the Empress in reverse, you know, you don't see... You're not going to be in a position where you see a future with this person. Whoever this person was who did you wrong, you're going to be in a position where you're like, you know, thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate you, this Tower energy of you, like, suddenly, now that I've taken myself off the table, now you want me. And you're not gonna be feeling like that with this person anymore. Now, for some of you guys who are still in this situation, here's what I see for you. The person's going to choose you, okay, if the person chooses you in this third-party situation. And I mean, that's it. Person's going to choose you. You're going to say, we're not giving up here. We're going to keep moving. You're going to feel like the energy shifts in the relationship. And so you're going to recover this relationship with this person and you're going to feel very happy. You guys are going to be eating out, drinking, partying, loving each other, spending a lot of time sleeping in, lots of weekends in bed. You're going to be doing a lot of that. At some point, though, you're going to experience a little bit of the person's instability or the imbalance in the relationship. You might even finally say, okay, we're back on track. Things are working out, but I still feel like I'm putting in more than they're giving out. But guess what? You have free will, and you chose to go back to this relationship. So you're going to make it work. By you making it work, you're going to experience the Ace of Cups. I think that what ends up happening is that if you guys work it out, if you guys stay together, this Tower card can be a good card. Everything starts anew. You know, you guys have some earth-shattering conversations, some confessions, some truth. You share these things, and then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, let's start brand new. It's a renewal of this love energy with each other, which is good. The problem is that you still have this energy. Maybe you want a family with this person and they're not going to give you that, and that's a sacrifice you're making. Maybe this person wants to have a child with you and you can't have children, or you don't want to have children. That's a sacrifice you guys are just choosing to make. Maybe you're not ready to move in with someone and you don't want this person and you guys to actually share this. You're not ready for that. Even though you want this person all to yourself, you're not ready for all that. That could be something. Some of you guys are dealing with another earth sign. Ugh. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, I feel like the guards are up. The guards are up. You guys are definitely connected in major ways, but there's a feeling of, let's invest 82%, and the other one's going to be like, I'll invest 73% into the relationship. It's not a full commitment, you guys. It's not a full, strong thing for some of you guys. Not all of you. Some of you guys. If you're single and looking for love, you got an earth side coming in for you. Some of you guys are going to meet someone in a place of education, university, college campus, maybe a workshop, retreat, something like that. Someone in your line of business, you're going to meet someone that way. This person could be either a mentor or a student of yours. So either or, like obviously a student of age, like if you're teaching like a seminar or something like that. A lot of you guys are just going to meet someone while you're busy focusing on work. Like you're focusing on work, you're trying to do something that's work related, and suddenly someone just comes in and you're like, whoa, who the fuck is that? Yeah, this person is going to be very serious about you. You have a definite, with the Ace of Cups here and the Knight of Cups here, someone who comes your way is going to be, I'm not going to say, they could be a water sign, chances are, but it could be anybody. But they're going to really flirt with you, and they're really going to be like, hey, I like you, can I take you out? And you better accept, because this is a real offer. If it was reversed, obviously I'd say don't do it. This is a real offer. This person is like really interested in you, and they're going to show it to you. This is July. Someone's going to be flirting with you. Lots of flirtatious behavior. There's Nine of Cups and the offering of love. You're going to reject it because you're stuck on stupid. You're going to reject this nice offer from someone because you're stuck on this. And whoever this person is for you. Don't reject it, you guys. Please give this Knight of Cups a chance. You're going to let your guard down eventually. Some of you guys are going to let your guard down for someone that you have not spoken to in quite some time. Someone that you've shut the door on, that you've decided like, I'm not going to talk to them anymore. You're going to let your guard down with them eventually in July. For sure. Let's do one more. This is coming in for Taurus. This is coming in for Taurus. Yeah, so someone from your past, you guys are going to restart a relationship. Someone from your past. So hopefully this all makes some sense. There was like a weird storyline there. Taurus love reading, July 2018. What's your advice? Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So maybe I think that with this Wheel of Fortune energy that comes through, I do see that, yeah, you guys should probably get away. Let that Three of Swords energy work itself out, and you just focus on taking yourself on a trip. That's the advice for Taurus for the month of July 2018. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. And hopefully that helped some of you guys. If it didn't, then that's just not your storyline. No big deal. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram, drunk.tarot, and go to drunktarot.com. I love you so much. Bye.